What it do, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Y'all gotta smash that like button because this is some breaking news. This is breaking news. I'm gonna start off by saying allegedly, and the person who sent this to me, I'm gonna keep you anonymous. But allegedly, Diddy Glover is definitely telling on people in the industry. Allegedly, Diddy Glover turned over. This is what I'm getting. Allegedly, that the man turned over 26 tapes. 26 tapes of some crazy alleged freak on stuff implicating Jay-Z's hairstyle and implicating Beyonce's powder problem. This is crazy, guys. Y'all got to come in the building and smash that like button. Yeah, I mean, salute to Red, salute to Karen, salute to Mr. James, Matrison James. Yes, salute to Will Hardley in the building. Yeah, I mean, Raina. Yo, P. Diddy is at the last end of his peak right now. If this man really did this, guys, like I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna keep you anonymous that sent me this information. I'm like, I was gonna say this can't be true, but Diddy was already making threats already, something that I already know, and he's at the point of desperation, at the point of no return, and we all know that Jay Z, literally out of his own mouth, did not want to go to the brunch, to dinner, none of that stuff with Diddy Glover. And he was shouting out Beyonce. We already knew that whole story. You know what I mean? That's why I was shocked. Soon as I got this DM, I said, look, I'm going to go live with it. I don't care. I've been hearing about these tapes for a while. So, but I don't believe, in my own opinion, I told them, I said, why would Diddy turn over some tapes that's implicating himself? Because if you got tapes, Diddy, if you have tapes, I'm gonna talk to you. If you got tapes with Jay-Z and Beyonce proving that they was involved in the freak offs, what were you doing, sir? And where was these tapes recorded? Because they're VCR tapes. Allegedly, it's 26 of them. You know what I'm saying? So why would you go to the feds allegedly and turn over some tapes that's going to implicate Jay-Z and Beyonce? Why can't you just take your lick like a man? Why don't you just take your lick like a man, Diddy Glover? You know what I mean? You was a smooth operator. You was doing what you was doing, and it finally caught up to you. Now you want to take down Jay-Z's dreads, and you want to take down Beyonce's alleged cocaine problem. This is horrible. We are surviving Diddy Glover allegedly turning over 26 freak-offs tapes. Now, if you really did this shit, dude, I wanna know. I want to know who's on these tapes. You know what I mean? I know allegedly it's supposed to be proven that Beyonce and Jay-Z was a part of the freak offs. Now I had to do my homework just in case. I'm like, all right, if Diddy would have did something stupid like this, is it possible that the man could have had tapes that he wasn't on? This is true. If the parties, you know how he want to party. If Diddy got parties, like tapes with parties in it, he could have tapes where it's just them in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that is true. Because you know for a fact there was cameras in every room at Diddy Glover's house. It's cameras in every room in Diddy Glover's house. You know what I mean? So if Ray J, I'm not implicating you, Ray J, but if Ray J and Kim Kardashian was in another room doing a porn tape, it would be on camera. So Diddy would honestly actually have the tapes if he actually allegedly went and did this. I'm like, yo, you really that mad at Jay-Z? And here's my thing, right? Because I do believe that he's not going to go down by himself. Because it's not looking good for Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy done went and hired one of the best lawyers in the world. Tisa Tells is live right now talking about the lawyer that he hired. So he know. And then that Tierra Marie stuff, they still ain't show her face yet, but that's about to come out too any minute now. And then everything like with Jay-Z, with his kids, all that shit. That's why I said, you know what? I don't care. If Diddy Glover actually really turned over 26 old VCR tapes, still got the sperm on them, still have the sperm on the tapes. Oh, this is gonna be pure survival. So this is definitely breaking news, guys. Y'all gotta share this video because it's already and like the video because it's already proven that Diddy's ready to take down Jay-Z. That's for sure. And the only reason why I think that Diddy Glover would have put Beyonce in it is because of the alleged love affair. The alleged love affair. So if you're that mad at Beyonce because they didn't go to brunch with you and he shouted her out and don't want to be with you no more, I'm not saying that it's true that y'all had a love affair. I seen the tape that 50 Cent posted. That was a love affair definitely on stage because you was holding his behind the whole time. T.I. had the mic and you had Jay-Z's butt cheeks. You know what I mean? And I seen the tape. It was very graphic. It was very graphic, Diddy Glover. You know what I mean? So if you mad at Beyonce, that's why you threw her in it. This is pure survival. But this is proof right here that Diddy has been making threats, talking about taking them down. So I'm like, damn, if he really did this, man, oh man, he's really, really going to be the Nino Brown of the industry.
Was the first one that came through.
This is crazy. He's going to disprove it right
was
here.
The first one that came through and made us feel like, it was us. I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work.
I don't know. But look at her, y'all. Like, look at her. Something is going on with her.
And I already told y'all something was going on with Beyonce. If you look, I don't care. When they said that she was trying to change her skin color, you look at that don't look like the old Beyonce. Like, in my opinion, like people try to say, oh, she was sitting under the light. That looked like LaToya Jackson. LaToya Jackson. That don't look like Beyonce. That looked like LaToya Jackson. About to get on a cowboy. That looked like LaToya Jackson about to get on the cowboy. That does not look like the old Destiny's Child Beyonce. I know we all grow up. We get wrinkles. We're not gonna look the same as when we first come out, or when we're younger in our 20s. You know what I'm saying? But that don't look the same. Like, we don't get older and get lighter. Unless some of y'all get older and get lighter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, to pick that whole thing, I think that she was high when she picked that outfit out. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what to say. You know what I mean? What's that one girl that used to do that? She used to be able to dance like real, real good. She was like from another country. You know what I mean? Real beautiful female. I forget her name. Goodness gracious. You know what I mean? But she looked like she's trying to look like her. But this is crazy, man. We are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover allegedly turned over 26 tapes, still got the sperm on it, implicating Beyonce and Jay-Z's hairstyle and freak off events. This is crazy, guys.
Like, look, she don't look right, y'all. She don't look right.
Y'all, Diddy really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. So
hold on, y'all hear what she just said? Diddy said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. This man done made people walk to go get a cheesecake in a whole nother town. So we already see that he can be a savage. You heard what Cassie said. You know what I mean? Like, and he must know that it's some jail time. He's looking at some jail time. So he might be like, fuck it, man. This is crazy.
Oh, Diddy really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. So word on the street is that Diddy is trying to get revenge on his BFF Jay-Z for giving him the cold shoulder amid the recent controversy.
Now y'all hear that? He wants to get revenge on Jay-Z. This is why I believe that if he allegedly turned over 26 tapes, still with the sperm, like the sperm from whatever freak off it was, that's a lot of sperm on them tapes. If he turned that stuff over, I believe it because he's saying that he wants revenge. He wants revenge. This is crazy.
Like, look, she don't look right, y'all. She don't look right.
Y'all, Diddy really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. So word on the street is that Diddy is trying to get revenge on his BFF Jay-Z for giving him the cold shoulder amid the recent controversy. Allegedly, Diddy is on a mission to spill all of Jay-Z's dirty secrets, and the rumor mill is buzzing with speculation that Beyonce is trying to get out of that marriage before Jay gets exposed as...
Now you see that Beyonce is trying to get out of the joint. We done heard rumors that Beyonce and Jay-Z allegedly ain't even together. They've been pulling a Jada Pinkett and Will Smith joint, out walking the red carpet and all this shit, making us think that they happy. He's shouting at her out on the Grammys, but it's all starting to make sense. They all wanted to disassociate themselves from Diddy Glover, from Diddy Glover. Danny Glover ain't want nothing to do with Diddy Glover. So everybody's trying to get away from Diddy Glover, because they knew this shit was about to sink. This is crazy. It's just making so much sense. We are surviving Diddy Glover allegedly telling the feds and turning over tapes with sperm on it.
All of Jay-Z's dirty secrets. And
he ready to tell all Jay-Z's dirty secrets.
Something is going on with her. Like, look, she don't look right, y'all. She don't look right.
Y'all, Diddy really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. So word on the street is that Diddy is trying to get revenge on his BFF, Jay-Z, for giving him the cold shoulder amid the recent controversy. Allegedly, Diddy is on a mission to spill all of Jay-Z's dirty secrets, and the rumor mill is buzzing with speculation that Beyonce is trying to get out of that marriage before Jay gets exposed as Diddy 2.0. So you know how Jay-Z hosts a pre-Grammy Rock Nation brunch every year? Well, this year he decided to cancel the whole shindig, and rumor has it he's trying to avoid running into Diddy at all costs.
Wow. So you telling me Jay-Z canceled that whole dinner date from his alleged love affair that he would have every year at the Grammys with Diddy? You know what I'm saying? And you telling me I believe this, to be honest. I'm saying allegedly for my protection, but I believe it. He just cut Diddy off. And then Beyonce, she trying to detach herself from Jay-Z just so she don't get implicated. That's crazy. She's trying to attach herself from Jay-Z's hairstyle because she know that she can get implicated. So if Diddy allegedly turned over some tapes that got her in it too, it makes sense to what is out there right now. It just makes sense. I'm sorry.
What's going on with her? Like, look, she don't look right, y'all. She don't look right.
Y'all, Diddy really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. So word on the street is that Diddy is trying to get revenge on his BFF, Jay-Z, for giving him the cold shoulder amid the recent controversy. Allegedly, Diddy is on a mission to spill all of Jay-Z's dirty secrets, and the rumor mill is buzzing with speculation that Beyonce is trying to get out of that marriage before Jay gets exposed as Diddy 2.0. So you know how Jay-Z hosts a pre-Grammy Rock Nation brunch every year? Well, this year he decided to cancel the whole shindig, and rumor has it he's trying to avoid running into Diddy at all costs. We know that Diddy used to be a regular at Rock Nation events, and shortly after Cassie opened the floodgates with her lawsuit, he and Jay-Z used to hang out in public all the time. But you know Jay-Z is ruthless when it comes to cutting off people when they become a liability, and that's allegedly what he did to Brother Love. But the streets are saying Diddy is not going down by himself, and he might tell on Jay-Z and how he...
And they said he might tell on Jay-Z. He might tell on Jay-Z. And yes, that's what he's doing. Man, this is how I feel. I'm sorry. I believe it.
That's allegedly what he did to Brother Love. But the streets are saying Diddy is not going down by himself, and he might tell on Jay-Z and how he allegedly treats Beyonce behind closed doors. Child, there's a lot to unpack here, so let's get into it.
Notice how he couldn't even give a straight answer as to when he met her. I wonder why. And notice how that interviewer was definitely setting him up. And we can take it back a step further. We can go all the way back to when he was trying to get with Aaliyah. The Foxy rumors. This man has a legit history of what he's allegedly doing to Beyonce now.
So,
see, all that stuff from Foxy Brown to all of this when Aaliyah was young, all of this stuff is allegedly about to come out. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a surprise. And Diddy Glover, I'm pretty sure he probably has these tapes. You got to know that it got to be cameras in every room to Diddy Glover's house. There is no way. Secret passageways. He probably got rooms where it's chains and whips, tennis balls that go in people's mouths. You know what I mean? Dildo solids. It's just, this is pure survival at this point. And Diddy Glover He's not caring. Diddy Glover is not caring. When his headline started to go back, that's when I started to feel as though I didn't trust him no more. When Diddy Glover headlines started going back like this, it's just like he wasn't no longer trustworthy. When his face started to get skinny and shrink in like that, and his headlines started going back, that was right before the situation with Cassie came out. When his headlines started to back up, and he started talking about love. This is pure survival at its worst right now.
Rumors are swirling again that the Carter's marriage is on the rocks. And while these types of rumors are nothing new, fans are now convinced something is going on. Because Beyonce has been acting strange lately and
look at that. Look how high she look. Look how he just not even paying this no mind. He think about them kids that belong to him and hoping that they just be quiet and stop talking about that he's the father. Beyonce, look at her eyes. She looks so high and spaced out. This is not drunken love. This is not drunken love. This is suboxone. This is alleged, y'all know some drugs that you can name that this look like. Anytime you rocking back and forth, he's sitting still watching the game and music is playing out of her head. Music is playing out of her head. Look at that. Why is she looking at the ground as if though she dropped something? This is crazy. She's dancing and looking at the ground. Like, come on, it's a lot of spooky stuff going on, and Diddy Glover knows about this. This is crazy.
Carter's marriage is on the rocks. And while these types of rumors are nothing new, fans are now convinced something is going on. Because Beyonce has been acting strange lately, and allegedly it all started unraveling after Jay-Z's close buddy Sean Diddy
and look at this.
Combs got exposed.
Hold up. You got to look at how.
Because Beyonce has been acting strange lately, and allegedly it all started unraveling after Jay-Z's close.
Now look at this. Diddy Glover is giving Jay-Z's hairstyle. He's giving Jay-Z's hairstyle to look like, if I go down, motherfucker, all of your dreads is going down with me. That's the look that Diddy Glover is giving him. Not only is he looking at him like, can I have a kiss? You know what? Matter of fact, there's a bunch of people around. We'll kiss later. But just know, if I go down, then your dreads, your hairstyle is going down with me. This is full blown. Diddy is giving him that look. How dare you not go to brunch with me? How dare you not shout me out at the Grammys when you see my whole life falling apart? When we used to be friends, we used to be lovers. It was all good just a week ago. That's the look that he's looking. This is pure survival. So for me to believe this, that Diddy Glover sat down with feds, allegedly, and turned over some stuff with him and Beyonce, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly like Flavor Flav. Surviving the fact that it's about to get ugly like Flavor Flav.
Buddy Sean Diddy Combs got exposed for doing all kinds of depraved things behind closed doors. So to give you some context, Jay-Z and Diddy were super close until recently. And just months before Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy said in an interview that only 2 people are allowed to call him by his government name, Sean, his mom, and Jay-Z.
Why is that? Why is only 2 people can call him by his real name? His mom and Jay-Z's hair. Why would you say your mother can call you by your real name and Jay-Z's hair? So y'all gotta understand the bond, the bromance, the bromance that they had. So Diddy is scorned. Y'all know, especially for the ladies that's on here right now, y'all know goddamn well when y'all get scorned, what y'all do? Oh my God, that's the worst thing you could do is make a woman feel scorned. She'll go low as hell to destroy you, to make you, you know what I mean? To make you feel the hurt that she felt. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't even thinking. They just going off for the moment. They just going off for the moment. And that's what Diddy Glover is doing right now. He's not thinking like, all right, if I turn these tapes over to these feds, that's going to dig your hole deeper, sir. That's going to dig your hole deeper. You know what I mean? So he's just going off of the motion. And y'all know, like I said, women, when y'all going off and y'all scorn, when a woman fed up. No, when a Diddy's fed up, no matter how you been, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of hair. This is a real vibe, guys. We are surviving Diddy Glover allegedly turning in tapes, man.
He also still has this picture of him and Jay-Z up on his website, Combs Global, and you can tell he's really flaunting their friendship. Besides that, a number of industry insiders have suggested that Jay and Diddy have a lot in common in terms of how they treat people. One of them is Jaguar Wright, who went a step further with her allegations, pointing out how a lot of people who used to roll tight with Jay, like Big L, faced some real tragic outcomes.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as that was with Big L.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you,
Rest in peace, Big L.
rest in peace, Big L.
One of the
That was the
dopest. One of
sensei.
the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Wow.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z.
A whole bunch of fans noticed that the way Jaguar was talking about Jay-Z is straight up matching how she and a whole bunch of others spilled the tea.
And notice in that picture right there.
A bunch of fans
Notice
noticed that
this
the
in
way
that picture.
Jaguar was talking about Jay-Z.
Tell me this, right? Now, Beyonce, this is the wife, and this is the complexion that Beyonce used to look like. Now, this is with her with makeup on. For all the people say, oh, she ain't trying to change her color. That's just the makeup. Look, this is makeup right here. She don't look like LaToya Jackson. She don't look like Prince. It doesn't look like a Purple Rain. Represent the Prince. I mean, R.I.P. to Prince. But this doesn't look like a Purple Rain. You see what I'm saying? But why is Diddy pushing Jay-Z's back, like back up off of her? Like, don't do that in front of me. Like, you just gonna love on her like while you in front of me? Like, I'm not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how he pushing Jay-Z to the side. Like, tell me that don't look weird. A husband and a wife, but his hand went all the way around her neck so he can rub on Jay-Z's shoulders. I'm just sorry. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing. Look at how creepy that is. He instead of looking in the camera, he looking at Jay-Z the whole time. Beyonce looking on the ground like she done dropped some cocaine. She looking on the ground like she dropped some cocaine. Surviving the fact that she's looking on the ground like she dropped some cocaine. So how could, if they had an alleged love affair, salute to the 1,400 people in the building, but if they had a alleged love affair, how would she know if she looking on the ground to see if she dropped her bag and her straw? She's looking on the ground to see if she dropped her bag and her straw. And these two is having a love affair right behind her back. Jay-Z looking in the camera like, Diddy, get the fuck off me. Don't you see motherfuckers looking at us? Get off of me, Diddy. Can you let me go? I know that my wife is looking on the ground. She dropped her coke. You know what I mean? But you sitting there looking at me, staring at me when we all supposed to be looking in the camera. Jay-Z's been trying to separate from Diddy Glover. Look at this. He's so viciously. He don't even care that he's with his wife. He's like, I'm your side chick, damn it. You're gonna acknowledge me. Shit. It's your night. It's our night. We supposed to celebrate. We're gonna let her go back to the room. She gonna be drunk in love. We just put her in the bathroom, give her a powder. Here you go. Put that up your nose. Go ahead now. There you go. Now you're back to the star. Go ahead and sing in the corner. And then me and you can have our love affair. Then me and you can have our alleged love affair. But Jay-Z looking right there, right now, you can tell. Jay-Z way smarter than Diddy. Diddy was just outlandish. He didn't give a fuck. He like, look, everybody knows about our parties, Jay-Z. Like, why are you trying to pretend? Like, I see you trying to look all serious in the camera. But right now, like, Beyonce don't know what's going on. Like, who cares? We're lovers. We're lovers and friends. This is pure survival at its I gotta clear my throat, guys. This is crazy. We are surviving Diddy Glover, and we are surviving Jay-Z, and we're surviving the fact that Beyonce looked like she looking on the ground like she done dropped a half a ball of cocaine. This is crazy, guys. Pure survival. I need y'all to smash that like button and like and subscribe. It's 1,300 people in the building surviving Diddy Glover.
Is straight up matching how she and a whole bunch of others spilled the tea about Diddy. Now, when we talk about Diddy, there's a long list of people who passed away untimely, got sick, or straight up vanished from the industry scene after getting involved with Brother Love. It's wild because the tally of those occurrences is longer than Diddy's list of #1 records. And as Jaguar Wright pointed out, you are the company you keep. So it's no coincidence that Jay and Diddy have been close friends.
Look at that. Like, there's so many love affair pictures. There's so many love affair pictures. Now, I told y'all I didn't want to accuse them of anything because I would support them. You got to understand. I keep telling y'all, I love everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if they were seeing each other, if they were dating on the low, if they was having a love affair, I would support them. You know what I mean? I'm all about people being happy together. The only thing that I wouldn't support Diddy Glover is the fact that he was doing this allegedly behind Beyonce's back. The cheating aspect. But y'all are two grown men. You are what, 196 years old. Jay-Z, I think, are 211. So y'all around the same age. You are 196 years old. Jay-Z's 211 years old. You know what I mean? Y'all are dinosaurs in the games. So if y'all wanted to be lovers, I would support y'all love affair. It's just the fact that allegedly, you know what I mean, y'all doing it behind Beyonce's back while she on the ground looking to see if she dropped any cocaine, allegedly. This is pure survival right now. And y'all up there making a toast. Where's Beyonce at right now? She probably looking on the ground or looking out the window or think she's still at the basketball game and music playing. That's what Beyonce probably doing. So Beyonce, when you wonder why people making blogs trying to talk about and wonder what's going on between this love affair, look at the pictures out there. Your man is in this window with this beautiful ass view making a toast with Diddy Glover. Making a toast with Diddy Glover. And then Jay-Z gonna break up with the man right before the Grammys. Now Jay-Z, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. That's very, very heartbreaking. That's very, very heartbreaking. If you guys did have an alleged love affair and you to break up with him the night of the Grammys, this was your big night. You don't think Diddy Glover wanted to be there to support you? That is horrible of you to do that. It's already horrible that you allegedly cheated with Beyonce with Diddy Glover, but Diddy Glover has a history of doing that. You know what I mean? Will Smith allegedly, Diddy Glover broke up that relationship. But I don't feel bad because Will Smith need a good man in his life or a good woman in his life. Anybody but Jada. You know what I'm saying? This is just pure survival, guys. We are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover allegedly turned over 26 tapes. I'm talking about freak-offs. Bucky naked. Man, this is pure survival.
And for decades.
He starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, camaraderie with Honeycombs and aka Diddy. And
Why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
because he smacks so sweet.
Wow. Shout out to Jaguar, right? Because she been saying stuff. People try to say Jaguar was crazy and all that until all the stuff she was saying started coming out. Like she just said, honeycombs. This man done named himself after cereal that was made for children. Remember when y'all ate honeycombs? This is pure survival at this point. I need y'all to smash that like button. We got 1,200 motherfuckers in the building. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta like and subscribe. Let YouTube know that you guys are in the building. And we are surviving Diddy Glover. And we're surviving the fact that the man allegedly turned over some tapes and it still had sperm on the tapes. This is crazy. That's why if it still got sperm on them tapes that Diddy turned over, it's gonna have the DNA. I think the sperm is still on the tapes for the DNA. I watch Forensic Files. So if Jay-Z sperm show up on them videotapes or Beyonce sperm, you know what I mean? Her squirting all over them tapes, it's gonna be crazy. This is pure survival at its crazy. At its craziest. Look at that. Look, they done made the commercials come on. That's how crazy this shit is.
For adults with moderate to severe.
They done made the commercials come on. That's how crazy this is.
I'm like, anyway.
But that's not all Jaguar said. She also touched on Jay's alleged relationships with such female artists like Foxy Brown, Tiara Marie, and Aaliyah. And this brings us to Beyonce, because she was allegedly just 16 when 28-year-old Jay-Z started plotting how to get with her. Now, Beyonce always claimed she met Jay when they were 18 and they started dating when she was 19. But in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay got mad nervous when asked how long he had known Beyonce. And then he let it slip they met 10 years ago.
Wow, long time. 10 years? However long she's been recording.
Yeah, see, look, you got a smile on your face because they asked you, You know what I'm saying? Did you take Beyonce trick or treating when she was 16, sir? Like, did you go out and buy the candy and take her trick or treating? That's all I'm saying. Did you see her in the studio and say, "Hey, Beyonce, you want some candy? You want some candy?" Did you offer Beyonce some candy at first? Then it became you started offering her allegedly the Christina and the Aguilera, that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's what they saying about you, chicka. Don't you smile at me, dude. Because right now you in a hot seat. You got your kids coming out saying that you don't want nothing to do with them. Oh man, ever since you done stood up at the Grammys, it just felt like you was, I miss your hairstyle, Jay-Z. Like I'm cussing you out right now, but looking at your hair, I miss this Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? This is the Jay-Z that I knew. You know what I'm talking about? Before the hair that you got right now. This looked like a billionaire's hairstyle. That other shit you got in your head, I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. You know what I mean? You look like the Weeknd on crack. You know what I'm talking about? This is crazy, man. We are surviving Jay-Z's old hairstyle, and we are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover is ready to take everybody down in the industry. This is pure survival at this point. Salute to the 1,300 people in the building.
Well, don't you remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met
Look. He was trickled. That dude asked him, "Look, how old was Beyonce when you got with her? Goddammit." Jay-Z did seem kind of nervous. Like, listen, stop playing with me, goddammit. They just did a surviving R. Kelly, and you gonna ask me some shit after that shit? You want me to end up on Netflix or Tubi?
Wow, long time. 10 years? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her. Well, don't you remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
Look, the white dude said, he said, "Dude, don't you remember how long you met her? Stop playing with me, man. You African Americans, dude, we just tell us, man. I know for a fact, dude. You got that when she was a young tenderoni, man. You don't know how long it was when you met her. He knew already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't pull a fucking wool over his eyes. He goddamn know.
But in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay got mad nervous when asked how long he had known Beyonce. And then he let it slip they met 10 years ago.
wow, long time. 10 years? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her. Well, don't you remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean, was it 5 years ago? I met her 10 years ago.
Look, he looked like he wanted to say, "Look, if you don't mind your motherfucking business, goddammit. If you don't mind your business, I'm going to kick you in the pink thing." He got that look like, I'm telling you, you ask me one more time about my wife when we met, I'm going to kick you in the pink thing. And you know what the pink thing is. It sticks out of the pit bull, goddammit. You better sit down and mind your business. And you up here supposed to be asking me about me, and you asking about my woman. You know what I mean? You trying to tie me into some stuff. This is crazy. This is pure survival at this point. That man probably lost his job at asking Jay-Z that question. He ain't like that shit. He's smiling. You know, a fake smile. Look at that smile. Tell me that motherfucking smile look like a real goddamn smile. That smile look fake as hell. That smile do not look real, sir. That smile look like when somebody asks you to borrow some money and you really don't want to give it to them, but you give it to them because people looking. Because they ask you for money in front of motherfuckers, and you looking like, you stupid motherfucker. Now, I got to give you this $25, but this going to be the last $25 you asked for again, motherfucker. You going to ask me for $25 in front of everybody? Like, I got to say yeah now, God damn it. That's the face that Jay-Z got right there, man. We are surviving the fact that he looked like somebody asked him for $25 in front of thousands of people, and he had no other choice to give him the money when he ain't want to give him the money, and the motherfucker got the money. That's the crazy shit right there. We are surviving the fact that Jay-Z being allegedly stingy.
Remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean, was it 5 years ago? I met her 10 years ago. But
did you say to yourself at that time, "Wow"?
that's a fantastic talent.
Was that what you said?
Yeah.
You saw talent before you saw talent before you saw anything else.
Look, the dude didn't. Shout out to him. He was not trying to hear that. Jay-Z talking about when he first saw Beyonce, he looked and said, "Wow, what a talent you have." That ain't how motherfuckers look. If you see a bad little motherfucking tenderoni or older tenderoni, there's a nice looking woman, you is not saying, "Wow, what a wonderful, wonderful walk she is having today." Or what a wonderful wonderful eyelashes you are having today. No, goddammit, you looking like, oh, look at this motherfucker fine as hell. I can't wait. I want to hit that. That's what you was thinking, Jay-Z. Even him, he didn't believe you. He didn't believe you. You need more people, Jay-Z. That's a bull-faced lie, dude. That is not the first thought you had when you saw Beyonce. People who had never even been with Beyonce, that ain't they thought when they saw that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And this is before when we look at her now and say, damn, she's pale than a motherfucker. She looked like chalk. This is before that. When you first saw Beyonce and you was like, damn, she is a very beautiful motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's what the hell you thought. Damn, she's, all of those words that I'm not going to get in trouble from saying the shit. God damn it. I just know what the hell was the thought. But you is full of baloney and you're full of Diddy Glover's alleged sperm cell. Because that's bull crap. I'm sorry, guys. I just had a whole rant. I just had a Stone Cold rant just now. I just had a whole Kanye West rant just now.
They met 10 years ago.
Wow, long time. 10 years? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her.
Well, don't you remember how long it was?
Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
Was it 5 years ago? Was it?
I met her 10 years ago. But
What did you say to yourself at that time? Wow.
that's a fantastic talent.
Was that what you said?
Yeah.
You saw talent you saw talent before you saw anything
Yeah, because
else.
she was singing like a rapper.
So if you do the math, they met in 1997, which means Beyonce was either 15 or 16, depending on the month. Beyonce only had one boyfriend before Jay-Z, and it was Puppy Love. You know, high school.
And look at that. This is Beyonce's first boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't really think too much to say about the young man. Honestly, I really can't. I really don't. But all I can say is, at least y'all went to graduation. I mean, I don't even want to talk crap about this, guys, because Jamil didn't make it to graduation. I never been to a prom. None of that in my life. I looked up to the wrong motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I never been to the prom, but I can tell you this, I've been to commissary. You know what I mean? And I can laugh about it because I'm not ashamed of the shit. It's not where you been, it's where you trying to go. You know what I mean? It ain't about the setback, it's about the get back. But okay, this is a little wonderful picture. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff. Plus, even though she's been performing from a young age, Beyonce lived a pretty sheltered life, especially compared to Jay-Z's. So it's not just the age difference, which is problematic enough, it's the fact that they were worlds apart in terms of life experience and maturity. And when you add on to that Jay's sketchy behavior.
Hold on, look at that. Wow, we just spotted an alleged love affair. Now check this out. Damon Dash, you look kind of vicious right there, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look kind of vicious. I'm not saying that you vicious, dude. Like you was the one in the video with all the girls throwing waters on them and all that stuff. You just seemed like you were real playful in the video. But okay, now you got the you know what I mean? You got the Caucasian tenderoni. But Aaliyah, the one you ended up being with, she's right there behind you, sir, while you doing this type of behavior. And then you end up with Aaliyah. Rest in peace to the late, great Aaliyah. Diddy Glover and Jennifer Lopez. Diddy Glover and Jennifer Lopez. But why does it look like Jay-Z in the back? In the back of Diddy Glover. He's in the back of Diddy Glover and Aaliyah. You know what I mean? We don't know what was going on in this picture. We just don't know. But it's very savagery looking how Dame Dash right there with this girl, but then he ended up with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just crazy, guys. And Jennifer Lopez, she had survived. She ended up playing Selena. Knocks, knocks, Snorlax, Snorlax, Snorlax. Knocks, knocks, Snorlax. Me the water, the better. Rest in peace to Selena. Y'all ain't gonna front. Boy, she played the shit out of Selena in that movie. We got 1,600 people in the building, guys, and we are surviving Diddy Glover and surviving the fact that allegedly he done turned some tapes over that can get Jay-Z and Beyonce sent to the moon like that white boy that was on the bike with E.T. That's all I'm saying, guys.
You're around super young ladies like Foxy Brown and Aaliyah, well, it's enough to make you side-eye the whole power couple image Jay and Beyonce have been trying to push for decades. And don't even get me started on Jay cheating on Beyonce and then publicly embarrassing her by saying she's the strongest woman he knows for taking his cheating behind back.
And, for us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome. You see, to break that cycle.
for black men and women, you know, to see a different outcome.
And get this, when he was asked if the outcome would have been the same if Beyonce had cheated on him, Jay said he hoped he would have been as strong as she was.
If she'd have been on the other foot, you know, if the transgressions had been on her side, do you think you would be able to be as forgiving of her as she was of you?
I hope.
And you know for a fact you wouldn't have did that, Jay-Z. You're lying through your peasy head. You lying through your peasy head. Because if that was Beyonce, I keep telling people, you know what I mean? Like, women handle getting cheated on way better than a man does. Like, the women's strength is way different. You can come home with a brand new ass baby, or somebody knock on the door, look, and they done dropped the baby off on the porch. A woman to help raise that motherfucker, even though she know you done betrayed her. Now she gonna keep bringing it up for the rest of your life. She gonna make you suffer. You ain't gonna get no vagina sandwiches for quite some time. You got some work to do. But if a man came to your house and dropped the baby off and said, look here, this is to your woman, it would not be the same, sir. You be packing the fuck up. It be just her and the baby. You be gone. You know what I mean? So if Beyonce would have cheated allegedly with Diddy Glover, like you allegedly supposed to did on her, oh, ain't no way. You wouldn't have been able to take it, dude. You would have been looking like Beyonce. You'd have been looking on the ground for some powder. You'd have been sitting there tasting the powder. You'd be like, oh my God, my tongue is numb as motherfucker. I need some more of this powder. You'd have been looking for the powder if that would have been you. So you know damn well you wouldn't have not been, you know, the same. It just hit different if a woman do it. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I get cheated on, I'm ghost. I'm the night of the living dead because I know I can't take that type of shit. That's why, listen, I don't want to do nothing that I don't want done to me. That motherfucker hurt like a motherfucker. You be throwing up and everything. You picturing all the nasty things that you and your woman do. You picturing her doing that with another motherfucker. You looking at her like, so you telling me you done made it disappear? She's like, no, I never sucked it. No, I said, did you make it disappear? I didn't ask you, did you suck it? Did you make it disappear? Just that alone, oh my God, I'm hurt. Surviving the fact that your ass will be hurt.
He would have been as strong as she was.
If she'd have been on the other foot, you know, if the transgressions had been on her side, do you think you would be able to be as forgiving of her as she was of you?
I hope. Again, because I love her the same way. No matter what side, I love her the same way. I pray that I will because her strength and her, you know, man, is the strongest woman I know. Like her and my mother, they battling for number one.
Well, let's be so for real right now. Y'all think that Jay-Z would stay with Beyonce if she publicly cheated on him?
No.
The gaslighting is off the charts. Anyway, Beyonce's fans have been talking for a minute now about how something is off with B and how she hasn't been the same since the cheating scandal broke. And then after people started putting the two and two together and connecting the dots between Jay-Z and Diddy, reports started circulating that Jay-Z might be keeping Beyonce hooked on some substances.
See that? Look, y'all seen her wiggling back and forth, looking for the powder. Looking for the powder.
Between Jay-Z and Diddy, reports started circulating that Jay-Z might be keeping Beyonce.
Look, and that's when there was circulating, Jay-Z, that you were her supplier. That you was her supplier, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That when she be working your nerves and you know you want her to be happy, you tell her, look, go to the back door. You'll pretend that somebody else is bringing it to the house. Go to the back door. The dealers will be meeting you at the back door. She go look on the ground, the powder's right there. And it was you, the one allegedly, you know, and look at her. Come on, man. This is a basketball game. I would have told her, look, if you want to sit here like you in Nightmare on M Street, some type shit, we going to sit you in the car. You can sit in the car and look, go ahead, do your little couple lines and go ahead and stare at the geese and look at the squirrels. You embarrassing the bullshit out of me. Then the motherfucker look mad too. He like, this motherfucker come out high like this. I told her ass to stay in the goddamn car. She want to come out looking all stupid. Oh my goodness, I'm so upset with her. I'm so upset with her. Yeah, man, she looking at me like, I don't care how you feel. Because this shit I got is raw. This shit is no cut. This shit, he can look there with an attitude. This shit is raw. And I see some on the ground right now. I'm about to go pick it up right on the basketball court. She's so high, she look like she about to walk on the basketball court. And forget she had a game. Like, that shit is crazy, man.
And then, after people started putting the two and two together and connecting the dots between Jay-Z and Diddy, reports started circulating that Jay-Z might be keeping Beyonce hooked on some substances. Kind of like how Diddy used to pile Cassie with all types before pressuring her into freak-offs. This narrative was reignited again after this year's Grammy Awards, where Jay-Z gave an awkward speech complaining about how it's not fair that Beyonce, or Young Lady, as he called her, still hasn't received a Grammy for Best Album of the Year.
So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
That is crazy, man.
That's a
And I'll tell you one thing.
Price is going up everywhere. Goodbye steaks, hello cereal.
I'll tell you one thing.
Mind you,
Beyonce, I will give you credit. You didn't look high at the Grammys.
That doesn't work.
When he looked at her, she didn't look high.
Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
Look, she didn't look high right there. She didn't look high, but she looked like, you know what? Thank you so much. Like all the times we came to the Grammys before, me and Jay-Z's hairstyle, I was so tore up. I was so drunk in love. Everything that my husband is saying right now, this is something I could have been said, my own goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to hide my skin under this cowgirl. I'm trying to hide my skin under this cowgirl outfit. You know what I mean? With the blonde wig. That's really giving you up. You look like Beyonce Kardashian right now. You don't even look like the real Beyonce. You look like Beyonce Kardashian. Surviving the fact that you look like Beyonce Kardashian. I don't know if this is Kim Kardashian or Beyonce. This is crazy, guys. We are surviving the fact that she looked like Beyonce Kardashian. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna get mad at me. I already told y'all I had defended her. When y'all came out talking about her changing her skin complexion, saying she looked like Michael Jackson, I told y'all she looked like Tito. So y'all cannot get mad at me.
Mind you, Beyonce already has 32 Grammys, while Jay-Z has 24. So the fact that he stood there trying to shade the Recording Academy while accepting another award from that same academy obviously raised a lot of eyebrows, with fans saying Jay-Z needs to make up his mind, because if he really thinks the Grammys are biased, then why go there and accept another award from these folks? But that's not the only reason folks were side-eyeing Jay over his speech. When the camera panned to Beyonce, she once again looked completely out of it. Like she was just going through the motions and not really.
See, now they said Beyonce looked out of it. Y'all heard what I just said. I didn't say she looked out of it, but some people were saying that she do look out of it. I just said she looked like Beyonce Kardashian. So however y'all feel, then y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? I said she looked like Beyonce Kardashian. But they saying that she looked out of it. I thought she knew what was going on. I thought she was sober, see? You know what I mean? Baby, tonight, whoa.
The only reason folks were side-eyeing Jay over his speech. When the camera panned to Beyonce, she once again looked completely out of it. Like she was just going through the motions and not really processing what was going on around her. And yes, I know Beyonce claims she's naturally shy, but you and I both know she used to be much more bubbly. Also, as soon as Jay finished his little speech, he, Beyonce, and Blue picked up and left, missing out on the rest of the show. And you know how the Beehive is, nothing gets past them. They picked up on the vibes quickly, and they're saying something is definitely off.
And now I didn't know that they picked up and hauled tail out of there. You know what? I think that somebody said that Diddy Glover and Clive Davis in his diapers, somebody slipped and fell over Clive Davis' diaper. I think he peed on himself at the Grammys. You know what I mean? Y'all know Clive Davis, he's 800 and something years old. You know what I mean? And to live to be 800 and something years old, that's a success. You know what I mean? But his pamper, he didn't change his pamper. So somebody slipped and fell on the urine. And I think that Jay-Z allegedly spotted Diddy Glover sneaking in from the back. So as soon as Jay-Z and his hair and Beyonce's skin complexion saw it, they got up out of there. They got up out of there real fast because Clive Davis didn't change his pamper. You know what I mean?
And you know how the Beehive is, nothing gets past them. They picked up on the vibes quickly, and they're saying something is definitely off in the Carter household. One fan said, I got the impression that there was something else behind this. Jay-Z was trying to mend fences with his wife. I wonder what he did to piss Beyonce off. And then another person added, my favorite part of the Grammys was when the guy who cheated on Beyonce said she deserved more respect and support. Well,
wow, that was hard. Did y'all hear what that fan said? She said, that was kind of hard. She said, My salute to you know what I mean? Y'all see the rest of it. My favorite part of the Grammys was when the guy who cheated on Beyonce said she deserved more respect and support. You know what? Salute to you. I'm highlighting your Instagram so people could go, you know what I mean? Because what you said, that was some raw stuff right there, ma'am. Do you hear me talking to you, Becky? That was some raw stuff. No, I'm not accusing her of being Becky. See, y'all talking about Jamil racist. No, because I said she looked like a Becky. You know what I mean? You know, when I see some people, when I see a couple, listen, some lady told me at my hotel, this white lady said that I look like Kevin Hart. I could not believe it. I said, me and that motherfucker don't look nothing alike. Kevin Hart come to my goddamn waist. You know what I mean? So I just assume, okay, you think all of us look the same. So I was bursting out laughing. But no, this is kind of real though, because of the fact that she's saying, Jay-Z, you made that whole announcement about respecting her and giving her flowers. But this is real. Now, I don't feel like we should live on the fact just because you cheated means that, you know, you should have that for life if the person forgives you. But I believe, like I told y'all, Jay-Z did that speech about Beyonce just to disconnect himself from Diddy Glover. I don't think that came from his heart. That's just my personal opinion. It looked very rehearsed. You know what I mean? So we are definitely surviving this woman right here, making all the sense in the world. We are surviving the fact that this woman right here is making all the sense in the world. Salute to her.
Person added, my favorite part of the Grammys was when the guy who cheated on Beyonce said she deserved more respect and support. Well, these fans might be onto something because the word on the street is that Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage is hanging by a thread. Beyonce,
look, why they put that picture back up? Oh, I'm sorry. They put that love affair picture back up.
She deserved more respect and support. These fans might be onto something because the word on the street.
Why did they put this love affair video back up? Look at that. Look at that. This is when she was looking on the ground. Drunk in love, we be all night. And I looked on the ground and I seen Coke and I was like, whoa. And look at this motherfucker. He is so happy to be holding on to this man's shoulders. And Jay-Z just got that look like, please get off of me. Like you just got indicted. Like, I want you off of me. Like, my wife is right here looking on the ground for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like, it's at least about 7 dwarfs that my wife is looking on the ground for. And you sitting there smiling and laughing all in my face like, oh, I can't wait to get this man back to my party. I can't wait to get him back to the freak-offs. Oh, look at Jay-Z from the side. Oh, my goodness, that headline. I can't wait to hold it. I can't wait to put Vaseline all on his body. This is crazy, man. We are surviving the fact that they supposed to be looking at the camera, Beyonce looking at the ground for the 7 Snow White and 7 dwarfs, and Diddy Glover is having a love affair. Like, his whole time, he is in a whole damn movie right now with this man. You know what I mean? Y'all cannot lie and say that this is not no funny shit right here. I never even seen this picture. Like, damn, he focused on him the whole goddamn time. And Jay-Z looked like a gorilla over there looking like, please get your hands off me, goddammit. He looked like Caesar right now. And you look like you just got a damn, you ready to open up a gift or some ice cream or some whipped cream and some handcuffs. You look like you ready to put some handcuffs on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We're surviving the fact that Beyonce don't even see what's happening. This love affair that's going on right next to her, behind her back. That's how you know she got to be high. When an alleged love affair going on right next to her, behind her back at the same time. This is crazy, guys.
Is that Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage is hanging by a thread. Beyonce is allegedly trying to figure out how to get out of there before Jay's skeletons start falling out of the closet, especially now that Diddy is reportedly planning to snitch on him.
But I'm just letting you know that once that...
Oh, get it right. You know what I mean? Salute to Storm Moreau. It's a good brother right here. You know what I'm saying? He be breaking it. He be breaking them the news. He be breaking some very iconic stories. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to Storm Moreau. You know what I mean? But you hear that? Diddy is ready to snitch on Jay-Z. Play it again.
There before Jay's skeletons start falling out of the closet, especially now that Diddy is reportedly planning to snitch on him.
But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're going to see Beyonce divorce him.
By the way, remember how Diddy got that Lifetime Achievement Award just months before Cassie filed her lawsuit? Well, folks are now drawing parallels between him and Jay, because Jay was honored with the Global Icon Award at the Grammys. Sure, it could all be a coincidence, and we'll just have to wait and see. But if there's anything Diddy's situation taught us, it's that no one is too big to fall, and what's done in the dark will always come to light. And even astrologists and mediums have now joined the chat, saying something major will come out about Jay-Z in the near future. One of them said, Jay-Z has a number of very challenging transits coming from next April to well into 2025.
Wow. This is pure survival. This is a journalist. This is a journalist. You got to understand, us content creators and journalists and bloggers and stuff, we are bigger. No shot to TMZ. No shot to TMZ. None of that kind of stuff. But we be breaking news fast. And I didn't even plan to get into Hollywood gossip. I didn't come to YouTube to gossip. Surviving the fact that I didn't come to YouTube to gossip, I came to do comedy. But I realized how YouTube works. This is the kind of shit people want to hear. If I just posted stand-up comedies, if I posted talking about positivity, peace, and love and unity, a motherfucker wouldn't even watch me, no matter how funny I am. This is what they want, and I'm going to kill y'all with y'all the fuck y'all goddamn what? And I'm cussing up a storm, so I know they ain't going to monetize this shit. So I don't even give a damn no more. Just come on and like and subscribe, because this is what we do every day. But look what she said. Jay-Z has a number of I told y'all I'm not the greatest reader, so don't judge me. A very challenging, look, shit that I don't know, I'm just gonna keep like no. Here it says coming from April to well into 2025. So 2025, we are going to be surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. So more stuff is coming out. And salute to her. DK, y'all can read the rest of it. Go find her on Instagram. But this is what's happening, guys. This is pure survival. And she said this, I think, all the way back then. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Diddy Glover allegedly turned over these 26 tapes. We're going to find out what's on it. But one thing that I did hear allegedly that's on it is sperm. So if the DNA come back, the Beyonce's sperm on that tape and Jay-Z's sperm on them tapes, oh, it's going to get real. And this was another epic, iconic episode of Surviving Jay-Z's Hairstyle.